I want to share the ChatGPT prompt that changed how I sell everything. Do you ever feel like what you're selling is great, but ever wonder why people aren't buying faster? Because if your offer isn't getting an instant yes, then this prompt will fix all of that. And I call it the ice cream test. And back in Memorial Day, I was up in Orlando at a resort with my family, and it was a JW Marriott. And man, it was just super hot outside, and all we wanted was ice cream. And amazingly, over 3 different resorts, none of them sold ice cream. And I just could not believe it. I wanted it so bad. And one of the things that is a superpower for me in the way that I think about AI is signal recognition. So the little light bulb went off for me. I was like, ice cream in a hot Florida resort. Cool. So I went into ChatGPT, and this is the prompt that I gave it. I want this to be like selling ice cream on a hot day at a Florida resort. Because do you ever run into, whether you're using AI or thinking about your own business, a lack of clarity in the way that something was said? Maybe we're using faster, easier, or business growth, or these abstract words or phrases. It makes sense to you, but if it makes sense, why is this not happening faster? Well, I quickly put this prompt through my filter and into ChatGPT, and immediately it created clarity, because you know right away what ice cream is in Florida at a resort on a hot day. There's no selling that. Someone's like, I want the ice cream. It's hot. You don't have to describe the features, the benefits, or anything like that. So I'm going to share my screen real quick for you and do a quick little breakdown of why this prompt works. And you can see here, I put in here, one of my favorite prompts is, I want this to be like selling ice cream on a hot day at a Florida resort. So why does this work? Because it captures instant demand, emotional clarity, and irresistible simplicity. And the simplicity is what we are looking for here, because so often the more commas or the more sentences that we have to add, the more complex this becomes. So this prompt works because it's visceral. You feel the desire. Because I was sitting there with my 3-year-old son being like, we want ice cream. There is no resistance whatsoever, because if there is an ice cream store, boom, here's my money. And this can also reframe how we build offers, our content, and our messaging, because I don't want to have to sell. I know that what we do is already great. And what we want to do is align the desire. And then what this can ultimately be for us using this prompt is, this is a diagnostic tool. You ask yourself, hey, with this offer, with this messaging, with this CTA, what I'm selling, does this pass the ice cream test? Hey, I want to know, if I'm selling ice cream at a hot Florida resort, what is my version of that? And boom. So there's a lot of different ways that you can play with this. And I'm going to share the second part of the screen here, which says, all right, what can we use this for? Offer design, headlines, CTAs, hooks, packaging your products, sales conversions. And I'm going to roll to the end here. I even did this myself in this exact thing here. So if I can find this, all right, let's put the video I am doing right now through my own filter. Is this video, how does this go to selling ice cream on a hot day at a Florida resort? So am I solving an obvious pain or craving for you? Yes, so many entrepreneurs are frustrated with blurry results. All right, can you understand the value of this with zero explanation? 100%. Does this evoke a, yeah, that's me response from this? Hey, if you're a high performer or an entrepreneur or a creator and you're using AI and you've ever had that loop in your head of, man, all these thoughts and ideas and lack of clarity, there we go. Does this make you want to take action immediately? I hope so. I want you to add this to your creator tool belt. And once again, I'm going to put this up on the screen, the prompt. I want this to be like selling ice cream on a hot day at a Florida resort. And then lastly, number 5, does this showcase my value and unique lens? Yeah, because this got created when I was with my family a month ago up in Florida. So I wanted to show you that this isn't just something that's made up. I'm actually living this, going to the resort on the holiday, the signal recognition of I want ice cream, but also the practical of, wait a second, not only do I use this to help create clarity in all that I sell, I'm actually using this to audit, is this video worth me doing and sharing with you so that it aligns to my business? Because if you vibe with this and you want to create more clarity in power and systems in your business in the AI era, then I would love to have a conversation with you. You can go to robcressy.ai, book a call, let's have a conversation. Other than that, sending tons of love and good vibes your way. Let's have an amazing rest of the day.